Greetings, this is the Baron, and today we are diving into the Ice Age only tournament. This is a Timmy Talks event, and the rules are as follows. Legal sets is only Ice Age. Reprints from these sets with the same art and frame are accepted. Preprints are also accepted. For instance, a revised Stone Rain would be fine. There is no mana burn. There are 60 card main deck minimums, and we are playing without sideboard. The only banned card in this format is the Amulet of Quaz. It's an anti-card, and so it's banned. Restricted in this format is Jester's Cap, Jester's Mask, Necropotence, and Zoran Orb. As usual with the Timmy Talks type events, the qualifiers are all a 3-game round, whether or not you win the first 2 or not. It's not a 2 out of 3. You play all 3 games, and which means you have the potential to go 3-0 or even 0-3. That is very dangerous to hold yourself out of, though. Ice Age, I want to talk about just a little bit, was a very special time in Magic's history. And for me, I was just drawn and enchanted by the artwork and the lore. Oh wow, it really helped suck me in. It was in my early days. My first set was 4th. Then and Ice Age was around at the time. It had already come out, and wow, it really just captured my imagination, and it had good hold. And here I am, how many years later, still playing this crazy game. Well, here we are. Let's get to the decks. This is the deck that I'm playing. I called it Lestrax Conquest. It is red-black, mostly black. I'm running 3 rituals, the restricted Necro, restricted Jester's Cap, and restricted Zoran Orb. I did not play the 4th restricted card of Jester's Mask, though I probably should have. Yeah, I probably should have. I went with heavy board control, especially with the land hate. Playset of Stone Rains, 3 of the Fumaroles, which is 5 mana, destroy a land and a creature, and you pay 3 life. A playset of the Ice Quakes, which deals an additional damage to them, well, deals a damage to them, if the land was snow covered. I am playing with a single Conquer, just for flavor's sake, because that should have and could have and should have just been another one of these next cards, the Orca Squatters, which is a 2/3. If they are unblocked, you can choose to deal no combat damage and instead steal a land for as long as they remain in play. I got whittled down to just 2 Incinerates for the final draft of this deck. It's a great card, but I had to make room. I'm running 2 Fire Covenants, which is just great board clear in this format. Playset of Soul Burns, because as you can see, I'm already paying a lot of life. I'm paying for that Necro, I'm paying for the Fumarole, I'm paying for this Fire Covenants, and I'm probably getting smacked around a little bit early on as well. 2 X spells, the Lava Bursts, only a single Shatter, and I think I do regret this decision. I probably should have snuck a second one in somehow. Maybe take the capture out for a second Shatter. I didn't realize how strong Artifact can be in this format. I'm running a single Mind Twist, or whatever this one's called. Whatever it is. It's the Ice Age Mind Twist. Running a playset of the Abyssal Specters. 2-3 flyers. If they hit you, you discard a card of your choice. I'm also running 2 of the Knights of Stormgold. The only whiteboard cards in this deck. In fact, if you feel any pity for me, send me a set of the Ice Age Pump Knights, would you? They are protected, the same as the Pump Knights from Fallen Empires. They got Pro White. You can pump them up in power for 2 black, or pay a black to give them first strike. And their base power toughness is 2/1. So this is my pile of cards that I'm going in with, and this is very similar to one of my earlier decks. Just a lot of hand and land hate, except constricted down to just an Ice Age only format. And well, that kind of looks better than some other poor decisions I've made in the past when it comes to deck building. So root for me, will you? And here's the deck of my opponent. He is going Ice Age White Weenie. He's got the Kildoran Knights, Guards, Special Elite Guards, Bodyguards, the infamous Order of the White Shield, which is the Ice Age Pump Knight, carbon copy of the Fallen Empires version of that awesome potentially first strike, potentially power buffing protection from black Knight. He is running a fan favorite of the times, Blinking Spirit. 4 of those bad boys. He is rolling the white removal package, 4 plows, 4 disenchants, and look at him go with his 2 icy manipulators shoved in there. There's only 1 pit trap, and that is a great removal spell in this format. We got that crazy angel, Seraph, I think it's called. He's running 1 restricted card, the Zoran Orb. I think that's the Phalanx down there, next to the Elite Guards. The Warning Shot or some crap that's called. 1 Holy Armor. Some crazy cumulative upkeep card. I think it's called something Storm. That's an Energy Storm. So it's cumulative upkeep 1. Prevents all damage that will be dealt by instants and sorceries. And creatures with flying do not untap. During the untap step. So that's a pretty good card. In fact, that's a card I think should be played more in like EDH and stuff, just elsewhere. Anyway, the decks, I guess the plan is go hard, fast, and furious. Drop these little 1/1 beaters, pump them up however you need to, get the damage in. Control your opponent with that Energy Storm, as well as Icy Manipulators and the Pit Trap. If you get in a hole, the Zoran Orb could dig you out, but if it gets to that, your only hope is to draw Plow Removal and Blinky to keep you alive. You really want to stick with plan A here, which is swarm the board and turn those things sideways for the win. So, now we've seen our decks, let's get into game number 1. Here's the roll-off. He calls odds. He gets it. So, Michael will be on the play. We are at 2 times speed, and I'm going to try to keep up with what's going on here. Let's see how it goes. All right, Plains and Zoran Orb off the bat. That'll keep him alive like he plans, I suppose. Swamp from me. He misses a land drop. That's important, especially with that land destruction I'm rolling. He don't want to be missing land drops. He does get a second one on turn 3. Drops himself an Order of the White Shield, the White Pump Knight. Here I go. Stone Rain, taking out Plains. He's asking if we can sack it. Yes, absolutely you can. He brings up to 22. And he hits another land. So my land destruction didn't really help me out too much. There's a second order, so his plan is working. And he's coming in, drops me to 18. 2 mana for a Lava Burst for 1. There's no getting around that one. In fact, I probably should have been running more Lava Bursts in anticipation of how many of these Pump Knights we'll be seeing. But here's a Kaldoran Guard. 1/1, tap to give something +1/+1 until end of turn. If that creature dies, bury this guy too. He's too busy guarding the guy. You can only use him if your opponent is not using snow-covered lands, which I am not, so it's active. I'm up to 5 land. There is Necropotence, the big boy in black from the format, which is Ice Age, right? Paying some life, 4 life, going down to 12. But bring my hand up to 8 cards, choosing a discard, drop a swamp. He's already drew his card for the turn. And what's going to happen? I got an open clear board, 2 red open. Knight comes in along with the guard. I'm eating it. I go down to 9. And it's on to me. Drop a land. 6th land in play. 3 and 3. Mountain Swamp. I gotta do something, or else the Necro's not doing its job. Fire Covenant for 2, so I pay 2 life to take out both his creatures. Drops me down to 7, and he's at 22. So, yikes! Oh, I paid 2 more life to the Necro. What a 5! This is getting dangerous. Kaldoran Knight, 1/1 banding. You can buff him in power, or you can buff him in toughness. So if I can't answer him, I'm in trouble. Well, okay, Zoran Orb. This is the sweet spot. This is where I want to be now, right? That'll keep me going. Ho ho ho! Triple Ritual, Lava Burst for 12 to the face, drops in the 10. All of a sudden, this whole thing is possible again. Oh man! Wow, that was wild. Okay, what happened there? I sacked a land with the 7 and paid 5, go down to 2. Oof. My hand is full once again. And my opponent's turn here. Armor of Faith. It was not Holy Armor. It's Armor of Faith. So, makes this guy a little bigger. I'm taking it sacked a land also, because it would have been lethal. So it brings me at 1. And there's an Incinerate. And an Ice Quake. He sacks in response, with up to 12. I am hanging there at 1. I sacked a land for 2 life, and paid it immediately into Necropotence. Draw 2 cards. Nothing from him. That's what I need. Him to slow down a little bit. Let me get a turn to breathe. Abyssal Spectre, 2/3 in the air. If he hits you, you discard a card of your choice. Leaving 2 red open. Sacking a land for 2 cards from the Zoran Orb and the Necropotence. And a Plow brings me back up to 3. Exiling my Abyssal Spectre. Mike gets a land dropped and passes turn. That's not good for him. Double Ice Quake. Ho, ho, ho. Well, he's going to sack them in response. Go up to 16. I'm going to sack another land. Draw another 2 cards. Still nothing from him. On to me. 5 mana. Orca Squatters. If they attack and are not blocked, I can choose to steal your land. But instead of doing the 2 damage. Well, his power, you know. And it looked like he went and passed. On to me. Attacking with the Squatters. Try to steal land. He's going to sack in response. So he'll go up to 18 here. And, yes, okay. Ooh. I need to keep doing stuff. There's Jester's Cap. Paying the extra 2. I think I'm just taking all 3 plows out of his deck. Just don't want him to draw a 1-mana answer to get him out of this hole. So, I believe that is the best choice for me to just really secure this win. In every land he gets, he'll have to sack to the orb or give it to me. And, I mean, he has got like 1/1s he can get. But, it's tough. Okay, he's calling it. He says, nah, you got game 1. Let's go to game 2. Sure thing, Michael. It is 1-0 me. Got lucky there. And, you know, I wonder if we would have played that out if he could have drew enough 1-mana drops, little dudes, to turn that around. Entirely possible, I think. But that was, oof, that was intense. All right, game 2. He starts off plains. I start off swamps, and then back onto him. 2 plains, order their white shield, and pass. 2 black, or the black shield, I think they're called. Just equal opposite. Black Knight version. Ice Age Black Pump Knight. Ooh, and there's a pit trap. Yikes. And it brings me down to 18. This is dangerous. Coming in, see if he secures a trap. Oh, actually, he can't. It costs 2 mana to do that. And got a second knight in play against his 1. Coming in again. Are you pumping or you want to save the mana for the trap? He's not pumping. And that's fine. If I lose 1, I lose 1. He's not killing it yet. I'm losing. So he just goes down in life. I hit him for 5. And he's got a second knight out now. Oof. Okay, the life totals are close. I think if he uses that pit trap, this is game over. Is this going to be the turn it happens? Save 2 mana? Or, yeah. Comes in for 4. Are you pumping? He's pumping 1. He's leaving that 2 mana open for the pit trap. I'm down to 9. Coming with both. Pump each one of them for 1. Okay, there goes the pit trap. He's down to 5. I'm at 9. Ooh. 2 more. Is he pumping them? Yeah. Okay, that's 6. I'm down to 3. Yikes. How can I get out of this? I can't get enough mana unless I give a ritual. Oh, there it is, though. That's 5 power. And game 2 goes to me. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. No red mana. All red cards in my hand. But the Black Pump Knights brought it home. And like I said earlier, this is a Timmy tournament qualifier. So we will be playing 3 games, regardless of how the first 2 go. So game number 3 is on. Kildoran Knight, 1/1 pumpable. Ritual out Abyssal Spectre for me in turn 2. Very strong. And there's a quick plow. Brings me up to 22 life, and then quickly back down to 21 with the attack. There's 3 mana. Show me a, yep, Stone Rain. I need to try to get him down to 1 land and keep him there. because at 2 mana he can cast anything in his deck, basically. He hits me again, drops me down to 20. So, still anyone's game. Down to 19 now. Pass turn. Oh, so I didn't have the land destruction. Cast another 1/1 banding for 1. And, ooh, looks like I'm running a little stale here. Coming in again for 2, 3, pumping. Brings me to 15. And on to me. What am I thinking about? I think about incinerating, maybe? Who knows? It's got a little out of focus here, but that's okay. I'll figure that out. But again, running the stale. I don't know if I need mana or if I'm just holding all the wrong cards. But I'm just getting beaten down by these 2 dudes. So I'm down to 12 now. There's a Zorn Orb. If I need more mana, then that's, not helping much right now. But he disenchants it. I don't sack any lands in response. I just let it go. So I feel like I need that mana. There's an Incinerate. Take out the Pump Knight. So it's just that 1/1 banding left in play on his side. And there's a Bodyguard. Oh, sorry, just a guard. Hits me down to 9. What can I be holding that I need 5 mana for? Like, my whole deck's 4 to cast. Okay, there's one. Fumarole. Can't cast that. So that's a discard, I guess. And pass turn. Wow. Even if I'm holding like the Soul Burns, I could Soul Burn for 1 and take out one of these dudes, but ooh, Armor of Faith. That is no longer an option for me. Incinerate in response to that attack, but I still like the 1 from the guard. Drops me down to 8. And there's a 5th land for me. Can I get in this game? Fumarole, I'm paying 3 life going to 5, taking on a land and a creature. So his board is back down to pretty much where I want it, which is 1 land. He drops a 2nd, and is there a creature? No, he passes turn. All right. Conquer. Conquer, taking a plains. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Mike is up. He drew his card, and he's discarding. What can I do here? Paying that mana for a Orcus Squatters, it looks like. And plowed right out. So I'm back up to 7. And he's got to order the White Shield in play now. Lava Burst him out. I can't afford to leave that guy in play. I got no blockers. And red is the only way to deal with them. My black spells will not do. Or black spells or creatures. He just right on by. He disenchants the Conquer, gets his land back. He's up to 3. I got plenty of mana. I could like start disintegrating or fire bursting. Or it's called lava burst. Another one of these pump knights. Fumarole, pay my 3 life, go down to 4. Take him out. Take a land out. He's down to 2 land now. And gets him another guard. 1/1 pump another dude. I'm fire covenanting him out, paying the life to torch him. 3 lands for Mike. Back on to me. Didn't even bother tapping that swamp. Quick pass back. And 4 mana Blinking Spirit. Woohoo! Alright. This is why I never wanted him getting 4 mana. Well, I don't want anyone getting 4 mana. There's a cap. I'm cracking it. I'm taking out his Pump Knights, actually. His pro-black Pump Knights. I want them gone. Because I feel like that's the most trouble that I'm going to get from this deck right at this point. Blinky, though, I feel like I can deal with Blinky. As long as I have a damage spell and something else in play. Oh, and I actually lost the end of this game, but it didn't matter. He took me out with that Blinking Spirit. I never got the answer I needed because it just wasn't happening. So, 2 swings at a Spirit gives Michael T this game. In the end, Lestrax Conquest wins 2-1. That is a great start to this tournament for me. Hey, this is Baron Nick. If you dig me, let me know. Leave me a tip for my services. Check me out on Patreon. Link is in the description. For now, it's the Baron, and I'm done here.